Hello survivors, welcome again to CATEYES channel. Today we will discuss about warrior search after several updates and optimizations. Oh yeah, before we start, please hit the subscribe and like button first. Thank you. I believe most of you have the same questions as me. Why are today's warriors so tanky? The only way to attack a warrior is to hit him on the back or fly a pig drone. A larger part of the tankiness of warrior is the difference in chips. Most warriors will choose fully armored and come unhurried chips to deal with attacks from many people. This is a sample of a PvP warrior chips combination: Fighting Master, Crit Combo, Invincible, Melee Defense, and Come Unhurried. The first combination is for critical damage focus. Of course, if you don't have a crit combo chip, you can change to this Invincible purple chip. Not all golden chips are the best chip is the chip that suits you. You can use this combination also for the death height maneuvers. And this is a sample for warrior defense focus with 3 defense chips combination. It makes you immortal in PvP. Most snipers and riflemen prefer chips with critical hit amplification and damage modification. This combination is indeed very fast for defeating non-warrior search, but it is possible to defeat the 3 defense chips warrior with relatively high configuration because the opponent's damage reduction is already higher than your damage bonus. There are very few ways to reduce the opponent's damage reductions in the game. In addition, the exclusive attribute in the core can reduce the frontal defense by a percentage. If you encounter a warrior who cannot be beaten, you can use the damage bonus chip to deal high damage. The second point is the amount of recovery. There is no way to reduce shield recovery in the game. It's rarer yet expensive, like the lightning dual blades can restore shield every second when turned on. The lightning wheel will restore a certain amount of protection when it hits. There is an additional increase in critical damage, although it can be triggered up to 4 times per second. However, the 5-star current shield rebound effect ignores this rule. When you activate the barrier, you will bounce up to 3 times against targets attacking you. Any targets will be bounced. I think this is a bug. After all, the number of times the barrier can be blocked is very small. It should only reflect attacks that the barrier blocks when hit. Now let's get that tanky warrior to fight in team battles. Today's warrior cannot die in a group fight unless they are targeted. As long as someone fights against her, the spores will continue to be produced and the shot will continue to pass. There's still a chance that the damage will be completely ineffective when using the 9-star of electric wheel. Slashing hits also reduce the barrier's cooldown. If there's a barrier, it will cause reflection to each target. It will restore a lot of shield value to yourself. The third point is that the warrior's blocking and misdirection are very high. Among them, the attribute of blocking can completely resist the damage from the player. In addition, most of the warriors are advanced. The melee weapons combined with the warrior's attributes are very high. There is also the existence of dual blades, so that the warrior basically does not lack of damage. You should have encountered a situation where you have to defeat all the warrior's teammates. In training arena, when their 3 warriors are fighting against each other, they must be pulled carefully. In a 1 versus 1 situation, there is no chance to turn around and hit the warrior. He can still point you with a gun. Furthermore, if a truly flashy warrior is beaten up by a group, he will not be afraid at all if combined with a light ship drone, unless there is a sniper heavy cannon acid. With this account, she doesn't have any skills at all. The lightning wheel used also has no frontal defense, as you can see. The special research also not even 3 stars, but this warrior can resist Nancy level 140 for so long in the morning. There's still a lot of room for adjustment on this account. Finally, let me summarize the key points of fighting a warrior and try to not let him touch you. If you can't fight, don't fight hard. Change your chip to one with damage bonus and fight again. If the enemy warrior is really tough, try to focus on other searches. The best time to kill him is when he is isolated and helpless. That's it survivors, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!